Hiya, I'm Kat and welcome to my channel. I just released an album called Same But Different and I decided I'll do a YouTube series where I'll go over every single project. I use Ableton, but I think anybody could probably find something to take from these videos. I have 8 total songs on this album and today I'll be going over the first one, which is the intro. It's called Whatever I Want. So this song started with this vocal here, which I took off a YouTube interview, and at some point they say then you can just do whatever you want, well, whatever I want, and that's where the name of the song came from. I put some effects on their voices and phone effect from Ableton, a bit of compression, and some digitalis, which is this really nice plugin. Just the very first thing that came up, that's what I used, and that was enough for me. And the second thing is this Arp Melody. I took from a sample. I'm pretty sure the sample is from Splice, and it was a long sample, like nearly like half of a song done. I didn't really like the sounds being used, so I just took the melody. I used the Ableton convert melody to MIDI, this thing here, and then I just adjusted some of the notes, and I of course chose different sounds. This melody is used here, but it's also used on the last song of the album, which is called Lift Off. This is what the melody sounds like. That was the basis for both of these songs. I started with this Arp. This is jazz guitar from Contact, the factory library, I believe. It's here, this library here, and it's this preset. This is what it sounds like. Not too interesting, but I added some Portal and Valhalla. So Portal is a plugin by a company called Output. They have other plugins, but I really like this one because if you need a bit of a help with creativity, or like if you like Flume style sounds and like little sprinkles and things like that, it's really fun to use this plugin. You can use the presets, there's plenty of them. I really like this one that I've used now. And you can also adventure yourself into tweaking all of these parameters and see what you can come up with. I recommend doing both. I also added a bit of Valhalla delay, just a little bit of mix, 20%, and really is to just create some space and to create more artifacts when every time Portal triggers something, then the delay is emphasizing that. So I really like this combination. It's very simple and you can come up with really fun stuff. I definitely recommend, if you are recording like I did here, I just recorded it into audio, and this is like, I played around with it for a while, like you can see. I recommend doing that and having Portal open. If you have like a MIDI thing that you can map these two knobs to, it's much more fun. Otherwise you can like just move it like that. This is what it sounded like. So this kind of effect, which I then recorded here, I chose different parts so I could make into the whole thing that was playing behind while those two people were talking, and it sounded like this. And then I chose 2 parts that I like for the intro and outro. All I added to them was a little bit of EQ. This one I didn't even do anything because there's nothing else playing at this point, so I just thought it sounded okay the way it did. The piano, this is actually a piano. You can see here it says house type piano. I've used it a lot in this album. It's really just the Ableton grand piano, and it has this basic compression, EQ, reverb things, and you can even adjust the parameters. If you search for grand piano, you'll have it as well. And so if you drag it onto a project, it'll come up like this as well, and you can open it like that or like that. Of course, with each song, something needs to be tweaked, or maybe different effects, or maybe it needs to be more mellow or stronger or whatever. I just adjusted as I needed. In this song, it sounds like this. I added a bit of Baby Come Back, which is the delay by Baby Audio. is not free, but it's also not too expensive. It's like $30 or something. So you can definitely think about getting it. It's really good. It's easy to use, I think. And then at the end, I have utility. It's actually not doing anything. I just like to add that to nearly every track because of mixing purposes. And the other stuff I added was a guitar sound. So again, I have the Contact library, the same jazz guitar. And finally, I have this pad, which is also from the Contact Factory selection. It's this preset, Noir, and it sounds like this. And I didn't really change anything. I just added these things together and used them pretty much as they come. The last thing is the bass, which is also from Contact. I think I had just upgraded, and so I was really into just checking everything, but it was a bit funny that I ended up using all the things I already had before. Because, I used the factory selection, and this Scarby bass I already had as well. This is it. This is the Scarby MM bass. Sounds pretty good. To end, I've got this vinyl crack here, and yeah, this is the song at the end. So yeah, that's the first song of the album. If you'd like to see the videos about the other songs, please subscribe below, and you can listen to the album. It's now available on every streaming platform, and I also made a vinyl that you can buy if you're into that sort of thing. I'll put all the links below. Thank you, and till next week.